I was sitting there and then the lights went off. I don't know what it was, but it lasted about 5 seconds. Then it came back on. The lights came back on because we have a generator. But the internet has been out since. So I got up this morning. My regular phone, my iPhone, I can't get connection. My laptop, no connection, even though I rebooted everything in the house. So only my Panama phone is working right now with the internet. So I'm probably using some area, somebody's Wi-Fi. So, but where there's a will, there's a way, because I want to continue and be here for you guys. So because when you go live, you got to keep your phone vertical. So we're just going to be doing some stand-up stuff. I can't go underground because you're not going to be able to see me. I tell you, technology, you have to be prepared that sometimes it doesn't work. But I am grateful that I have, and then it's like with this phone, the lights, it keeps going in and out. I have no idea why it does that. But we are here. Happy Mother's Day. You know, I was thinking, I know some people are not gonna be here because of Mother's Day, but it's okay. Just don't go out and eat a bunch of bad things, you know. These bunches can be calorie loaded, so be careful with your choices, what you choose. But yes, have the mimosa. Enjoy your being a mom. One of the best jobs in the world. And one of the toughest. We know that, right? Oh, good morning, good morning. All right. And again, this is, you know, Sunday, which means this is one of those days where we want to just stretch our body. And I know we can do some of that standing up. Today, here in Panama City, where I live, we have a big road that goes in front of a body of water. And on Sunday morning, they will close one side of the road so people can bike, run, and also walk. And then the police, you know, protects that area. Sometimes they have races where people, you know, groups are running. And I think it's, they keep it closed till about 2 p.m. So you're not gonna see cars or buses passing by. It's just gonna be just for pedestrian. Okay, sun salute. Let's say thank you to God, to the universe for waking us up today. Even though the hearts are heavy, there's so much happening in the US. Oh, Lord have mercy. So much sadness. Oh, so much. I tell people my tears are never too far away these days. Bend the knees. Let's go back up. There's a lot going on. Ooh, Father. But I know my mom always says, every prayer has an amen. I don't know how long it takes for the amen to arrive, but nothing lasts forever, but it can last a while. And can cause a lot of pain, a lot of damage. You know, I mean, we as people of color, we understand that. Oh, that's good. Let's do the shoulders. Buen día, Greta. Feliz Día de Madre. Gracias, señora. Muy bien. 1, 2. Ooh. Don't forget the shoulders. They carry your head, and when we go out and we carry all kinds of stuff, need to loosen it up. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Again, today's going to be a short one, but we will be nice and limber. Greta, how do they celebrate? Let me know tomorrow how they celebrate Mother's Day in Mexico, if they do it the same day as the US. Because here in Panama is December 8th, which is my son's birthday. That's when, is it 8th? I guess whatever the date is for the second Sunday in December. And I was reading the history. It used to be, they used to follow the US holiday. But then a president's wife, I forgot what her name is, decided to change it because it coincided with something about Mary, I think. I hope I'm not speaking out of turn. And I know somebody will correct me if I say it wrong. Why Panama decided to switch it. I think that's what I read, if I recall. That it was the president's wife that decided to change it to December. So that's what they do here. And you know, Panamanians don't need a reason to celebrate. We celebrate a lot of stuff. And I think I see it's the same in Mexico. People are always joyous. I absolutely love Mexican music. I love the rancheras when they come with the outfit and I love that, absolutely. You know, in Orlando, we have different, when you go to what is the Epcot? When you go to Epcot, that particular park, they have a lot of different cultural spots that really caters to the authenticity of the culture. And you can go to like a big restaurant in Disney at Epcot, and then they bring the group singing. Oh, it is so nice. I absolutely love Mexican culture. In fact, you know, I watch a lot of novelas on TV. And last night I was watching one and they were showing different spots in Mexico. Yeah, I need to go visit before it's too late. Before people are not allowed to visit anymore. Oh my goodness. Yes, we are definitely going through a rough patch. Yes. And you know, a lot of times, you know, we all watch television, but it's just that we never thought it would get to this point, but it has. And it's really hard. Really, really hard. All right, let's put our hands down. Ooh, this one is good for the hips. Balance yourself and sway front and back so you can exaggerate the movement. Lower back, hips, legs, yes. Oh, so good. So good. All right, bring your hands in, grab your knees, bend the knees. When you're coming up, always bend your knees, okay? You want to protect yourself. Oh. Up, 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 pull up, pull and stretch the core, the sides, and tighten, pull. Ooh, did you feel that? And you got my, even if you don't do a lot of movement, just keep doing this one. You're gonna get a good workout because it tightens your core and your side, and you're doing the top. Let's do it again. Inhale, all the way up, and pull, like somebody's pulling you from the sky. Stretch, pull, breathe, pull, down. All right, shoulders. Now leave those legs straight right now. You're just giving your back a lot of love right now. which we need to, right? Especially my love handles. I don't know who, bend your knees and come up. All right. All right. Yeah, like the connection just went off because, like I said, we had a power outage last night and it has not been the same. I can't use Wi-Fi on my other phone. So I'm just gonna keep doing some stuff. If it continues, it's good. If not, it's okay. Happy Mother's Day. I'm very flexible when it comes to stuff like that because life is not perfect, right? I want to be true to myself and I want to keep my commitment to you. But if you sign off, it's okay. You can catch the replay or not, and that's okay. I'm good. I am good with it. Oh, I like this one. Just adding variety is good. So that's stretching your inner thigh, your core, still tight. Having a strong core is one of the best things you can do for yourself as you age, okay? This is about us senior ladies, sassy seniors, I call it. Oh, I love this one. Just created it on the spot. All right, inhale, exhale. All right, now I want to keep doing inner thighs and core. Those are my two problem areas, not the inner thighs, but I think this week I'm going to be intentional to go to the gym and work the machine and work my upper body. All right, I just want to do some squat pulses. And then this, you can't ever do too many of these because you're sitting, of course, I'm not doing it as low as some people. This is not the goal. That's not what I'm working towards. And again, this connection is quite unstable this morning, and I'm probably working off of somebody's Wi-Fi somewhere because I unplugged anything that I know to do when you want to reboot, and whew, I'm feeling it, and nothing's happening yet. The last time we had something happened to Tigo, it was like hours. I went to sleep and it came back in the middle of the night. But this time, it was last night and it's morning and it's still not back. Okay, hold it, hold it, hold. Woo, yeah, man, I'm feeling it. Oh my gosh, ooh, okay. All right, slowly bend the knees. Okay. Whew. On the weekends, we do mostly yoga stretches, and we just, like with this phone, I can't go on the ground. So everything we do is gonna be standing up. It's not gonna be long. So we've just done the legs. We went sideways, loosening up our hip joints. So that's good. Now let's do a little bit of arm work without weights. If you have some weights, pick them up. Hopefully they're not too heavy so they don't, you don't stress your shoulder joint. Just enough to cause a little bit of tension. That's what you're looking for, right? So overhead, and you can do presses like that, but I think this is more effective since we don't have weights. It also affects the middle of your back, which is, you want to relax the muscles that are holding your neck. So we're going to tighten and then we're going to relax them. You feel that? A little tension. All right. Relax. Relax the shoulder, the neck muscles. Remember, even if you're working out by yourself, you tighten, you relax. You tighten, you relax. All right? Let's do the arms. That's for the shoulders, biceps, and triceps. I am warm. I don't know about you. I'm feeling warm. I'm waking up this body. Grateful to still have it moving at 66, to still be able to see another day, Mother's Day or any other day, right? And then back. Ooh, you have to feel these, okay? Ooh. Keep going. Remember, once you start feeling some little bit of tension and discomfort, just try to do a few more, not to the point of extreme pain. And then now hold it and go forward. Woo! That's good. Oh, man. I feel that. Breathe. And then back. Ah. Yes. Yes. Yes, Lord. Ooh. Oh, hold it. Ah. Hold it. Hold it. Oh. Ooh. Are you guys feeling this? Happy Mother's Day, Andrea. Happy Mother's Day. Well, I hope you guys are in the mood to celebrate wherever you are. All right, loose. All right, this yoga movement, put your hand on your hip and go all the way up. Again, thinking that somebody's pulling you that way. Because that's what yoga does for you. It makes you supple, flexible by elongating everything, right? Oh, that's so good. Now, turn your head up to the sky and your hand up to the sky. You kind of exaggerated the movement right now. You feel that? You should. Be careful about your back. Okay, let's go back. Whew. I felt that. I feel that. All right. Inhale. All the way over. Somebody's pulling you. Pull. 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 Oh my gosh. Now, head up to the sky and your palm to the sky. Yes. Yes. Okay. I felt that. I felt that. All right, bend the knees again. And then we're gonna just stretch our body. Stretch. Put your head as low as you can. You feel that? In your buttocks and your core. Hold it there. Hold it. And come center. Whew. And again, go to the side. And now your knees are bent. You low. And then you put in your head as low as you can. Tolerate it. You feel it everywhere. Ooh. And up. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Try to straighten this one, bend this one, and then go. And then pull yourself to this side. Pull. Pull. You're still stretching, right? Ooh. Sometimes your legs shake, but it's okay. And go as low as you can. Somebody's pulling you that way. Pull. Wow. My legs are shaking. Come to the middle. Center. And then I'm going to put this just foot move forward a little bit. That's straight. This one is bent. And then you're gonna go as far as you can. Pull it. Your legs are shaking. Ow. Come to center. Wow. Okay. If you tell me you didn't feel that, you know, it's just like if you're doing some kind of the leg raises and whatever, these movements work just as well, okay? All right. Put your hand in the back and then just go forward. This is also a yoga pose. You know, they all have names. I don't know what their names are. And then hold your head down. Relax it. Relax it. Relax it. And then bend your knees and come back up on your own without touching the ground. Did you feel that? Your body should be all warmed up because you're just doing intentional movements that are very coordinated. All right, lace your fingers and then go down straight. Knees straight, everything is straight. And then you're lowering your head way down. Relax your neck and your head and hold it. Hold it. You're feeling it in your legs, your inner thighs, your buttocks. Hold it. Now, this is the test. You're going to come back on your own without bending your knees. Up, up, up. Do you feel that? You're strengthening the muscles that hold your knees. Okay, las rodillas. We learned that word yesterday in Spanish class. Las rodillas. You know, those are the things, the joints that get affected a lot as we get older, right? Let's strengthen the muscles around that joint. Let's do one more. Slowly go down. Slowly. Oop, my feet are moving. Okay. Woo. Oh. Okay, I'm going to come back because I don't want my legs for me to lose control of my feet and have myself go hit. Then I would hurt myself. So, got to always be intuitive, right? Okay. All right. Whew. Oh, I love those for my butt. Yes, you know, whatever I have left, I don't have a lot of it. I don't know who's here, but you know, I'm cracking myself up. Signing out. Yeah, she signed off. Okay. Oh, there's still 10 of you watching. Oh, I'm so grateful. This connection went off earlier. I kept saying, reconnect, reconnect, reconnect. I don't know. All right, ladies, I love those. Let's do a few more. All right, bend, move your feet, bend, straighten this one, and then push, consciously push this, and you're pushing right here. You can even do a little pulse right here. You know how I am about this hip joint, all right? Keep doing this. Now, there's somebody in the group who is really a yogi. I apologize if I'm messing up, but I'm just consciously stretching. All right, let's come back. I'm on tiles, so I have to be careful. If you're on carpet, that's good. All right, I'm gonna straighten this one and bend, and I'm gonna consciously pulse the hip joint. Watching my leg, I don't want it to go. Watching my foot, okay? All right, Whew. This is good. Oh, can you do this one? Oh my God, that is so good. But I'm gonna have to put my knees down now. Be careful, don't hurt yourself. Okay. Whew. Inhale up, sun salute. Pull, somebody's pulling you up. And then come down. Wow. This is so good. So good, you guys. So good. Now, I want to do a little plank, but I don't know if that's going to work. with the tile, but just do stay on here as long as you can. This is a high plank. And if you have a mirror, make sure your line, your body line is straight. And one of the ways to do that is to look up, straight ahead, not all the way up, but just straight, keeping the alignment. Oh, I'm feeling that. Everything is tightening. This is your day. Ah, wow. And my heart is pumping. Couple more. 2 more seconds. Ow. Wow. Did you guys feel that? Did you feel that? Pull up. Up. We'll do one more. High plank. Always breathe. My neck feels a little tight, so I'm going to make sure I relax it. The idea is to tighten and relax, right? Tighten and relax. Relax, relax. If you need to take time to relax, do that. Whew. Oh, I feel that. All right, I'm on tile, so I am drying my hand, so my hands are not sweaty on the ground. All right, let's go back to those trusted high plank. Up, and then we're looking straight ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, tighten, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, keep tightening, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, whoo, ow, whoo, I felt that. I felt that. Oh my goodness. That felt amazing. Now, you know, I'm just modifying because I can't go straight to the ground. So I'm modifying. All right, let's come back up. You may have to hold on to something. Let's see, what's the time? 8:35, so we've been doing for 35 minutes. And that's how much we're gonna do today. Did you feel all the tightening that we're doing to the core, the side, the legs? I think one last thing, we're gonna do some, just the one that when you do the squats with the legs together. Let's do one last set and then we'll stretch, okay? 1, 2, protect your knees, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good for your back and your buttocks. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's do 50, 32, 33, 34, 35, I don't know if I can, 26, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, focus, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, my goodness. Remember, challenge yourself every day to go a little more, a little bit more. Whew, I felt that. My body is warmed up. I'm alive. I'm ready to celebrate Mother's Day. Even though we're not doing anything here. Today I have my cooking show. I am cooking today, even though I took some time off. What was it the day that I left? I did not do anything, I can't remember. But I'm making ratatouille with chicken française, and then I had to volunteer. I volunteer at the thing for children, disadvantaged kids who are living in an at-risk neighborhood, and the police department has a station where they do activities for the kids. And there are a couple of young men who are very, let's go forward, who are very dedicated to the kids. And then for COVID, they had to stop because you couldn't gather. But okay, make sure your shoulders are just relaxing. You're stretching the legs, the thigh, the butt, right? And then come up. You know, that's my favorite stretch. Look up straight with your knees, stretched. You're bending the knees here. You're looking up straight ahead. Now you bend the knees as you go up. One vertebrae at a time. Again, inhale up. Always relax and bring your heart rate down. One more time. Inhale up. You should be sweating. I'm sweating. Relax. Shoulders. Stretch to the side, all the way. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh my gosh, love it. Stretch. Whew. Up. Neck stretch. To the side. To the back. To the side. And then let it hang. Relax. Okay, we are done. I hope you hung in there with me, even with my technical difficulties. I couldn't use my laptop. I can't access the internet. Jesus Christ, sick. Huh? Who's sick? You calling yourself Jesus Christ? Wow. Okay. You know, when I was growing up, we were taught never to use the Lord's name in vain. Do you know, to this day, I went back home and I found my old Bible in French. I brought it with me. I always had a healthy fear of saying the name of the Lord in vain, and how I handle the book, the Bible. Those are things that are ingrained in me. I went to Catholic school my whole life, all the way to high school. So we have been taught, well, yeah, I know some of you are into spirituality and you don't, really follow religion or whatever, but I'm saying that's my upbringing. I went to Catholic school my whole life. At one point, I wanted to be a nun because I was around nuns so much. But I didn't, obviously. And so, as you get older, you can become enlightened about a lot of things, because we know what has been done to us as a people in the name of religion, and what continues to be done to minorities or people who are, weak, poor. Even here in the Comarcas, which is where the area where indigenous people are, some groups are still trying to, brainwash them in the name of religion, and with that comes the sexual abuse and all that, and it just breaks my heart. Happy Mother's Day, Brent. Yes, thank you so much. Huh? That have had abortions. We have Africans done to each other in the name of religion. Oh, what have Africans? Well, they're men. Men is wicked. Everybody does that. But I'm saying when the colonizers came from wherever they came and they brought you religion because they thought we were savages. And a lot of things have been done. Mankind, look what's happening everywhere. It's just men being abusive to each other. I don't understand it. Somebody has a little bit of power, instead of helping another group that is, weaker, they oppress them instead. And it's not good. It's not good. And that's what we see happening. A lot of things happen because you have the power to do so. But you could choose to do good with your power also. It's a choice. But it's just mankind is wicked. Yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure they have done things to each other. Yes. Yes. I will not argue that point. And I think that's been happening since mankind has existed. And I think it will continue. So there's no end in sight. If you read history, that's been happening, will continue to happen. It's that good and evil, constant pull, constant. But I choose to be on the side of good. It's a choice. It's a choice. So happy Mother's Day, everybody. I see Brent on here, but I don't see my ladies. So I'm going to sign off because I need to get ready for my cooking show. Yes. All right, guys, you have a lovely day. Oh my God, Greta, it just blows my mind. And I think, again, I say in my 50s, I've become enlightened to a bunch of things. But, as I always say, when we are young, we're trying to build life. We bought into the lie that we have to accumulate all these things and do all these things. We were so busy, we did not pause long enough to assess what was happening around us. I don't think so, at least for me. But once, you don't have all the responsibilities, it was a lot easier for the light to come into your space to see, oh my God, this is what's been happening, right? For yourself. At least for me, that's the way it was. It was a time of enlightenment, of really acknowledging the energy and everything that was happening. And one thing I say is like, it blows my mind, the level of depravity can happen in a human being's mind. Some of the stuff that has been done, the genocide and this and that, it's like, how? And then somebody would say, well, you don't have a conscience. No, I think you get to a point where you've suppressed that conscience long enough. You don't have the yin yang to pull between good and evil. You just focus on whatever path you choose, right? And you just go that rabbit hole and nothing really touches you. No empathy, no sense of responsibility. You don't experience guilt. And that's when a lot of psychiatrists would diagnose somebody like that with all kinds of labels, right? But that's what's happening. People are allowing you make a decision to be the person that you are every day. You're not a child who is being programmed. Even if you were programmed, when you get to be a certain age, you need to stop and say, hey, wait a minute. And then you make a choice, right? But some of us are comfortable continuing down that path. And it's like, it's less uncomfortable to just stay on the same path and continue with the same thing that you've seen been done to you. And that's why when you talk about abuse, when I see a young woman who's been trafficked for years, just imagine that. These girls have to service like 30 men a night. Can you understand that? I can't. The sense of being a human and self-respect, but somehow some are able to break away, forgive. I'm not saying they forget, but regenerate themselves to become a very capable and kind and able bodies and able to help other people. I'm in awe of people like that who are able to rise above everything that happened to them. They're not hanging on to the past and saying, oh, that's what they did to me, therefore I'm going to go on that destructive path and some do, but some are able to rise above. And I'm just like, wow, I'm in awe. I don't know if I would be able to, but you don't know your capacity as a human until you're in certain situation, because we have it in us. Yes, get that. You came back from work. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, I'm on one of my philosophical bent again this morning. But, I mean, you can't help but, I'm a thinking person. I can't help but reflect constantly, because everything you can be so busy working, surviving, striving, that you just totally oblivious to all the stuff. That's what I call it. And what I was going to say earlier is that, yeah, I'm just amazed at men's capacity for evil, for what we can do to each other, to babies, to children, to your own flesh and blood. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I am determined not to let that be my lot. That's a decision. You decide to be a kind human being. No one can make you do it but you. Regardless of what's happening in your life, regardless of what's been done to you in the past, you make a choice every single day to be a good human, I call it. A good human, you have the capacity for good and evil. Choose which one you're going to be. It's a choice. It's a choice. At the end of the day, it's a choice. Just like I say, it's a choice to love. It's a choice to hate. It's a choice to oppress. You make a choice. Individuals, government, religious, organizations, it's a choice. But it takes introspection. It takes going deep. It takes connecting with a higher power. Which higher power do you choose to connect with? It's a choice. It is a choice. All right, Greta. I will see you soon. All right, ladies, I could be running my mouth for a long time here, but I wish you all mothers a beautiful day. It's still the best job in the world to be a mom, but we know sometimes that comes with a lot of regret. Some of these kids act the fool, but you're still a beautiful human being for having done it. And I hope you encourage yourself, you pat yourself on the back, and you look back and you have no regrets, right? All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Have a lovely day. God loves you. I love you. Au revoir. Happy Mother's Day.